And it's the Hawks to start out. Now Atlanta starting 5. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle.
Such a hounding defender. Beverly timing the steal and initiating the break. To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
Capella. That one is off. Some solid defense from Drummond. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Now here's Ball. He shoots. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Young against Beverly. Outside Young, out to the right wing. And here's Collins for 3, and he buries his first look.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Here's Levine, and the dunk by Levine.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. Young, the pass to Collins. And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
As usual, feasting inside. John Collins puts defenders in no-win situations.
You know, this Hawks team really does score the ball well. Lots of dynamic players on this team. And Young has made a huge difference in their production. And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
And Ball gets it to go.
Reliable three-point shooting is so important. Lonzo works hard to deliver that for the team.
And a deep 3 from Young. Atlanta again missing. So about Atlanta, just how far can this team make it?
Well, B.A., there's no question they'll be efficient on the offensive end. But the question is, can they put everything else together and be a complete team? That'll ultimately be the difference.
A nice shot by Young.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Beverly, the pass to Drummond. Now here's Levine. The 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Ball. 7 points in the game. No coverage that time. Levine's got 7.
This demonstrates how confident Levine is. Knows he has the trust of his teammates to fire quick shots.
Young against Beverly. And it's Atlanta scoring again.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
1:57 left to play in the first. Young against Ball.
A lot of people bag on Young's defense, but he's sneaky and he has great anticipation. And you know what? He makes the effort.
Now here's Collins. 5 points in the game. The kick to Hunter. Outside Young. And there's a 3-second violation. Chicago leading.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Here's Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Explosive move there by Zach. Quick first step, then a thunderous finish.
1:07 left in the opening quarter. Pass to Hunter. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Capella screen on ball. Stolen by Drummond. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Now Young with a steal. Right side Hunter. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
On the drive, Lonzo's footwork is tremendous. The defense can't keep up with him.
Hunter on the wing. Back to Murray. 23 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. There's Ball with a 3, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well.
Lonzo Ball, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Chicago Bulls. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. Young runs point with Murray at the 2. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Hunter in at small forward. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Here's Young. 7 points in the game. Pass to Capella. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Hunter from the arc. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
I like this from Murray. This is what the team needs from him. He's a catalyst.
And the dunk by Levine.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Murray finds Capella. Launches a 3. Ball passes to Drummond. Beverly for 3. The offensive rebound goes back up. In deep, Drummond finishes.
Multi-time NBA rebound leader. Might want to think about putting a body on Drummond.
To the right side. Pass to Murray. Back to Collins. To the middle. Levine with a steal. On the wing to Rosen. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. Hunter with the ball. He's picked up by Levine. Levine with a steal. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Young. Pass to Capella. And here's Murray. 4-3. Ball with the rebound.
Despite all the glitz and glamour around the Ball family, Lonzo is the ultimate team first player. Someone everyone wants to play with.
Hey, man, I don't care who you're a fan of. You love seeing a reverse slam like that one.
That's the kind of dunk that builds reputations. Young from long range. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. All right, for Lonzo, what makes him such a great teammate, Smitty?
What it is, B.A., he's always looking to others first. Lonzo loves to pass the rock. Defensively, he gives you full effort. So playing D, sharing the rock like Lonzo does, those traits make you popular in the locker room.
Back to Young. Here's the three. Sends it home from three-point land.
3 points.
Young's got 10 points in the game.
We don't see a ton of Young in the corner. Trey might have tricked the D right there.
A line change here for Chicago. We've got 1:23 left in the first half. Here's White. Green for three. Pure from three-point range. Green's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
Down low. Outside for Bay. There's the three. The shot, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bogdanovich. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Over to the left wing. Three-pointer, Vucevic. The shot that time not on target. The Hawks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And here's Griffin outside. Here's a Kongwu. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanting to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That free throw misses.
Javonte Green taking 2 shots.
That one misses. The Hawks have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Griffin outside. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Atlanta. Griffin.
He's perfect from the line this time.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Caruso. For 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
The Bulls 37. The Hawks 25.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, it's been quite a game for Lonzo Ball.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Lonzo Ball. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Patrick Beverley, and it's Levine in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Johnson a screen on Beverley. To the inside. Ball with a steal. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Bogdanovich against Ball. The 3 is up. And Bogdanovich is good for 3.
On either side of the pick and roll, Bogdanovich is so hard to cover.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
This is what you want to see more of from Lonzo, being more aggressive with his own offense and drawing fouls.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA
The previous play is under review.
policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses.
When Lonzo Ball is healthy, he's effective. A multi-talented point guard, in my opinion, with great size.
Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, BA, they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
Man, good whistle there.
First one falls for him.
Team foul. At the line for the Hawks.
Both shots good from the strike. The Bulls have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Vucevic. And here is DeRozan. Beverly, right side. 5 on the clock. Rejected by Okongwu. Here's Johnson. Here's Okongwu. Bogdanovich on the wing. Fires the three. Knocks it down from distance. Bogdanovich has got 6 here in the quarter.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. For the lead. And they recover it. Kept alive by Atlanta. Johnson. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Beverly, the pass to Ball. Now Levine. He's got 13.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Inside, here's Johnson. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Vucevic finds Levine. Over Murray. And again, Chicago, no good. And it's Atlanta's ball. A 12-0 run right now and counting. For the lead. Atlanta gets it back. The kick out to Young. Hunter against Levine. Hunter passes to Young. Tries again. And Capella gets it to go.
An intimidator himself, Capella's not shying away from a little contact.
Here's Levine for 3. Drains the triple. Levine's got 16 points now.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
And it's Capella with the jam.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
And here's Hunter for 3. It's not going to go for him. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Levine for 3. They get it again. Beverly outside. Ball against Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Releases from the wing and drills it. He's got 7.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Young, the pass to Collins. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player.
Hunter, good.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Chicago calls timeout.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Just 4 seconds left in the third.
Chicago timeout call. Make some noise. Is your 3-1-2 crew. The dope is through in the 3-1-2.
He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, the tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Young in at the 1. Caruso misses. The Hawks trailing. Murray for 3. Buries it from 3.
The percentages from range aren't there yet for Murray, but his confidence never seems to waver.
Caruso outside. Wing shot on the way. Williams finds Caruso. Now here's White. Over Young. It's stolen by Hunter. It's stolen by Green. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. It's been a battle, and this is a brief chance for everyone to just regroup, collect themselves. He told them, quote, "Your efforts have been great so far, but this game could come down to one big play, one big shot. We can't let our guards down for 1 second."
As always, Allie, we thank you. Young against ball. Young, the pass to Capella. Outside Hunter. From deep. They kick it out to Murray. 5 to shoot. And Young, here we go. Another one falls for Atlanta.
What a fearless scorer Young is, and he does it in many different ways.
Left side, Levine. Beverly is screen on Murray. Here's Levine for 3. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
To the middle. It's stolen by Drummond. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. The 3 from DeRozan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've also been so active defensively, getting deflections, forcing turnovers, and scoring off of them.
Capella with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Here's Collins, and Collins with the slam.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Second personal foul. Second.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Bulls.
Both free throws good from Levine.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
The Hawks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Young, the pass to Collins. Good on the shot.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
Here's Young. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Young's got 4 points in the quarter.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trey Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Ball against Young. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He gets the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
And this team loves Lonzo. They want him taking important shots.
Hitting all your free throws at the end is huge in this league. So many games are decided by razor-thin margins.
Collins with a screen on ball. Murray from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
On the wing, Levine, defended by Murray. Fires from deep. Here's DeRozan. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that huge shot.
Beverly against Young. Out to the right wing. Pass to Murray. Lets a 3 fly. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Back to Levine.
He went way up.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The coaching staff needs Zach LaVine to perform at his best when it matters, and he did it.
Here's Young, plenty of space. Can't cash it in from the high post. Chicago with the ball.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
DeRozan outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good! A huge shot to tie it up.
And that's when he's at his best. DeRozan, confident and in rhythm with the jumper.
Atlanta calls timeout. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls.
How big is that? Or should I say, how big might that become? Just a brutal mistake.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
To take the lead. Oh, no good. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Collins plays the 4 with Capella at the 5. The tandem on the perimeter, Murray and Hunter. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. The kick to Hunter. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Murray. Kicks it out to Collins. Off target from outside. Chicago has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here's LaVine. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
No matter where he is on the floor, Collins seems to invite contact.
Outside LaVine. Driving in. Oh, and the jam by LaVine.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Young against Beverly. Young, the pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
A proven veteran, Capella doesn't get nervous about taking big-time shots for his squad.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
They kick it out to Murray. Here's Collins. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Attacking the teeth of that defense. This is where Collins makes his living.
Beverly finds Drummond. Ball outside. In overtime, here a minute and a half gone. Here's DeRozan. Got it.
DeMar DeRozan, when you need a score, go to the guys you feel comfortable with.
The Hawks leading. Here's Murray, and he drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You won't see this young man turn down big shots. Murray believes in himself, and so does this team.
Ball passes to DeRozan. Drummond, a screen on Collins. 4 on the clock. Here's Levine for 3. Oh, he nails it! And that one brings him within 1.
And this is why they turn to Levine. What a shot. Come through in a big way.
To take the lead. And again, it's the Bulls from deep. This possession could decide the game.
And you really have to be smart with the ball here.
The kick out to Young. From downtown, they get it back. Collins with a screen on Beverly. There's Young with the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
Down low. Here's Drummond. Count it!
I love it. Clutch situation. Andre Drummond puts the team on his back.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're trailing by 1. 7 seconds left in the first overtime period. Your thoughts, guys?
This is where your coaching is so important. They need a really good play now.
These are the plays that people remember. I can't wait to see what he has devised.
Outside Murray. Here's Capella. So it's the Bulls taking the W in a close one. It was touch and go there for a while.
And it's the Suns to start out. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's a Kogi in at the small forward. Now here's Paul. Pass to Durant. Ayton sets the pick for KD. Just 5 on the clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Booker. The second chance effort, and it's sent back by Drummond.
And how about the swat? Great timing as Drummond uses his height, gets up there and throws that one away.
Ayton. And a miss there on the triple. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. Paul surveying the floor. And they get it back. Booker outside. Back to KD. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Durant almost 7 feet. It's just hard to believe watching how well he moves.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. From 13, and good that time.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now here's Paul. Down low. Here's Ayton. Outside for Durant. Booker against Beverly. Fires the 3. And Booker is good for 3.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker. But, man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
The kick out to Ball. And taken away by Paul. Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Here's KD. Late in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 6 points for KD.
Much stronger player now is KD, and that time powered through the contact.
And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
Here's Paul, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Lets the 3 fly. They get the rebound. Here's Ayton, banked in off the glass.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Ball feeling it out a bit to the middle, and it's Drummond with the jam.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And when you think about Durant's singularity as a player, Steve Kerr said he's more gifted than Michael Jordan. And Greg, what do you think of that?
Well, Steve's had a first-hand view coaching KD and playing alongside Jordan. He didn't say greater, but more gifted. I think it's a conversation.
Levine can't hit. Suns leading by 6. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Okay, David, much appreciated. DeRozan, that one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And this has really always been a staple of his game. You see how confident DeRozan is with that mid-range.
To the right side. Ayton, the pass to Octopi. Kicks to Booker. Durant in the corner. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. DeRozan finds Levine. DeRozan a screen on Booker. Back to Levine. Over Booker. Levine can't hit.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 6. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Octopi in at the 3. Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this one.
And Ayton throws it down.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Sweet move. Ball no good. Phoenix leading by 4. Ayton with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Octopi inside the three-point line. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. The drive-by Ball. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you played?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there, just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
For 3, Booker, Dean with the rebound. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Lonzo Ball. And Phoenix also making a switch. Lee's checked in. Outside Williams. There's the 3. Now here's Vucevic. Beverly finds White. There's the triple. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Booker, with no one around, drills the three-pointer. Booker's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
And White kicks to Levine. Let's go. Another one falls for Chicago.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Ayton against Vucevic. Ayton, the pass to Octopi. Kicks it out to Booker. And there's the pass to Ayton. And that one drops for him. Ayton's got 6.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Here's Beverly. And that one is good.
Well, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Durant, the pass to Ayton. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, with how much attention Durant draws, he's a skilled passer, and he'll make it happen.
And White kicks to Vucevic. Another 3 for Chicago.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense, and he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
That's a 2 from Lee. And Vucevic pulls it down.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Green, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Patrick Beverly. And then for Phoenix, Biyombo is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Paisley comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Paul in for Damian Lee.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of this quarter.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Ross comes in for Josh Okogie. And it's Damian Lee in for Devin Booker. Here's Lee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Vucevic.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
You can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
And that one's good. Caruso.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And a wide open look for Lee. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Suns, 28.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Alex Caruso out there with Kobe White. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. That's a 2 from Lee. That shot off the mark. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Paul against Williams, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Beverly, the pass to LaVine. And the jam by LaVine.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
Pass to Paisley.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Ross in the corner. Fires the 3. No good from Ross. Bulls leading by 5. And here's Beverly. He dishes it to LaVine. Outside DeRozan. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Outstanding initiative there from DeRozan. And it's because of that take charge attitude he earns the call there.
And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Baisley. No good there.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Brent, the lead up to the 2019 draft was an interesting time for Darius Baisley.
Yeah, here's one of those players who opted out of going to college and ended up working for a shoe company prior to going to the draft a year before. Talked about going the G League route, but trained on his own, got himself ready, and he's showing some steady improvement here.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Good advice. David, thanks. Ball with the bucket.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Buries it from three-point range.
There's no way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Ball dishes to DeRozan. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists in the game. Booker the pass to Baisley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Zach LaVine.
And you wonder what it's going to be like when Baisley puts everything together. It's such a tough cover.
The Suns shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Okogie's checked in for Paul. He's perfect from the line this time. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. LaVine sets the screen for Ball. And the jam by LaVine.
Lonzo does a great job of keeping his head up, looks for the open man.
Here's Octopi. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. And it's Chicago with the rebound. DeRozan on the wing. He's guarded by Ross. And that one, good. DeRozan's got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Timeout called, the Bulls. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-5 run. Caruso against Booker. Williams looking over the floor. Back to Caruso. Clock at 4. Here's Vucevic over Ayton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Ayton.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Kevin Durant's checked in for Baisley. And Chris Paul subbed in for Ross. And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And there is the whistle that goes on Kobe White. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
13 foul.
Paul against White. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now Caruso. Driving to the basket. Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
And the instincts on the glass. Love how Vucevic tracks these misses down and then able to convert.
Ayton in the corner to stop the run. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Here's Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Bulls have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
And so it's Chicago, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Pass to Okogie. Takes the 3. And it's White with the rebound. Chicago leading by 13 for 3. Caruso, no good. Over to the left wing. For 3, Okogie. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point.
And it's White missing.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And then Durant with the dunk.
And Durant still has that flush, just an easy deuce for him.
Ball against Ball. DeRozan a screen on Paul. Ball. And taken away by Paul. To the left wing. Back to Durant. Stolen by Beverly. There's Levine. Oh, wow!
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Okogie, the pass to Ayton. This one for 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fires from 14. Good on the jump shot. And now it's a 12-point Chicago lead.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores, just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Durant for 3, and the Suns miss again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Bulls leading by 14. Back to Levine. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up from 17. Bulls with the fresh shot clock. Ball against Paul. Left side, Ball with the fadeaway. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. For 3, Okogie. Booker draws the double. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Booker. DeRozan with it. .59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chicago Chicago needs to get off a shot here. DeRozan against KD, and that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's a Kogi. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on DeRozan. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Now, here's ball. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Drives to the hoop. Outside DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Levine. Here's Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And he can intimidate. He comes from the elbows, he attacks the offensive glass, and he gives you second possessions.
The 3 from KD. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. DeRozan for 3. And so it's Chicago winning this one. All right, David, great job.
the system. Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Young. Screen by Capella. Stolen by Ayton. Now Durant. Outside Paul. Pass to Okogie. Murray against Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Over Murray. And good. Got the friendly bounce. It's off the right side of the rim.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Ooh, hit him with the spin cycle. Everyone out there is a little dizzy by that move by Murray.
Pass to Ayton. Paul against Young. Outside Paul. Back to Ayton. Now Durant. And out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
Murray against Booker. Murray drives in. And it's Murray finishing it off.
That is Murray's game. He doesn't settle. He is always in attack mode.
Young against Paul. It's Booker on the wing. On the wing, Durant. Back to Booker. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Left side, Hunter. Collins outside. Pass to Young. Capella with it. Is covered by Ayton. Stolen by Ayton. 3 on 3. Paul finds Durant. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Young against Booker. Young, the pass to Collins. And here's Hunter. Fade away. And Ayton pulls it down. Outside Paul. Puts up a 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
Paul against Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. The kick to Hunter from behind the arc. Drills it from deep.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Up top, Paul. Guarded by Young. And that one's good. Paul. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Outside Murray. To the left wing. Young from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Pass to Durant. 56 seconds left in the first. Okogie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on John Collins.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Now here's Young. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray, a point guard with major bounce.
Paul against Young. And Paul gets it to go.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. They kick it out to Murray. Plenty of space. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Murray's got 8.
Check out the nice high release on Murray's jump shot. He's obviously been working hard on his shooting.
On the wing, Durant. Hunter covering. And here's Ayton. He got it up. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for the Hawks. 8 points. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Hawks here in this one?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the floor for Phoenix, Terrence Ross is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Booker. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Back to Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Unsurprisingly savvy pass by Booker, setting another guy up for success instead of forcing a shot. What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock, as well as all the different ways he's able to finish.
Here's Paul. He has 7. And the Suns get another 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Paul against Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Capella. No good on the shot. Now the Suns take it the other way. And Booker is a guy you can lean on to help shoulder the offensive load, Richard.
Yeah, he's comfortable taking a lot of shots for his team. He's a volume shooter for a reason because he understands how to score at an efficient clip, too.
And last year's outcome, so unfortunate for Paul and the Phoenix Suns, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the best record in the league by 8 games. You know, it kind of seemed like Paul might finally get that ring. Just a heartbreaking loss for them against Dallas in Game 7.
And that one drops for him. Murray's got 10.
A bigger point guard is 6'4". Murray has no issue scoring inside.
Now here's Paul. He's got 12. Pass to Durant. To the paint. Here's Ayton. And he buries his first look.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
The Hawks trailing. Outside Murray. Collins a screen from outside the arc. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love what we're seeing out of Murray tonight. He knows he's got the hot hand calling his own number.
Outside Ross. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. For Atlanta, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Young, the pass to Murray. Kicks it out to Collins. Second chance shot. Hunter can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Booker. Up top Durant. Hunter covering. Durant, the pass to Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist from Paul. 9 points in the game.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Young from long range. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Booker, the pass to Ayton. Ayton with a screen. This one for 3. And Durant hits from deep. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. Two of the greatest to ever do.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Booker, pass to Ross. Warren with a screen on Griffin. Outside Warren. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, just outworking the coverage. Warren enjoys going up strong and cashing in despite the contact.
Griffin finds Bay. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Lee, he's checked in for the Suns. Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Warren with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Pass to Biyombo. Warren against Bogdanovich. Back to Biyombo. To the middle. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Picked up by Okongwu. Outside Bogdanovich. Counted from distance.
And this is why Bogdanovich is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Pass to Warren. Payne with it. Back to Warren. Here's Ross, defended by Griffin. And so it's Phoenix finishing the...
22, the Suns, third.
You could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, DeJounte Murray has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Johnson is out there with Onyeka Okongwu. Then there's Griffin. Then there's Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's Bay in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Campaign is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
Now here's Griffin. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And he makes the first. That one's no good. Phoenix has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. For 3, Booker drops in the 3. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Pass to Griffin. Bay outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Griffin. The 3. He drops it from range.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
Phoenix has gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line in this one. Outside Booker. Pass to Payne. Here's Lee. Shot clock at 5. Now Warren. Back to Lee. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Bogdanovich against Payne. Now here's Bogdanovich. Defense is right there.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Warren with a screen on Bay. Pass to Warren. Warren's got his second basket.
You gotta guard Warren close, especially when he's lurking inside looking to score.
Bogdanovich on the wing, defended by Payne. And Biyombo with the block. Payne against May. Pass to Biyombo. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And it's good for 2.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Now here's Bay. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Johnson a screen on Payne. Bogdanovich from long range. Sinks the tray.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
The Suns leading. Outside Booker. Lee on the wing. A minute 42 left in the third. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Young. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. Young's got 6 points.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality. Always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Paul for 3. Hits the trifecta. And the Suns lead by 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Murray. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 15.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Ross passes to Ayton. Shoots over Capella. Here's Okogie. Ayton, a screen on Collins. Pass to Ross. Back to Okogie. Clock at 6. From the arc. Hunter with the rebound. The Hawks have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Capella, screen on Paul. Young, the pass to Capella. The move on, and the slam dunk by Capella.
Yeah, at the offensive end, more often than not, you'll find Capella at the rim.
Here's Durant. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Free throw is good from Durant. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Ayton passes to Durant. Here's Okogie. Collins defending. Ayton, a screen on Hunter. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Kevin Durant for 3. And it's a 10-point Phoenix lead.
Any shot for KD is a great shot for his team, and I don't care how far back he is.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns earning this break in the act. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
There wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. DeAndre Ayton is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Chris Paul. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And Atlanta has possession. The Suns getting their last shot to go. And the Suns pushing it up now. Durant, the pass to Paul. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns. Young against Paul. Capella, screen on Paul. Pass to Collins. Left side Young. Gets the 3 to fall. Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line. And this is a throwback performance from Paul, flat out taking over in a big way right now.
Capella, screen on Paul. Young finds Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Paul. And the layup is good. Paul's got 9 points now in the second half.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
Here's Murray with the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Durant. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Paul passes to Durant. Tries it from the top of the key. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Murray, no good. For Phoenix, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Pass to Paul. Back to Aiden. And there's the drive. And that one's good.
So impressed with that bucket by Aiden. Fantastic body control from the big man.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Young. Now here's Capella. Here's Collins. And Aiden pulls it down. Aiden's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Ross. Basket counts. And the Suns lead by 17.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Now here's Young. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Back to Okogie. Pass to Paul. Okogie on the wing. Durant with it. 6 to shoot. Back to Okogie. The kick to Durant. And here's Aiden. Another shot. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Aiden's got 4 points in the quarter. For Atlanta, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Suns.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
He didn't miss out on much of the action tonight. He was magnetized to the ball and did everything he could to contribute for his team on both ends of the floor.
Oh, a nice shot by Collins.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about it.
But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. We've got Patrick Beverley, DeRozan out there with Levine. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at point guard. You know, the first thing you think of with both these teams, Greg, their athleticism. Some high flyers on the court tonight.
And, Kev, it's not just about the aerial skills, though. There are some guys out there who can flat out wear you down with their ability to run the floor.
And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Misses the wing three. And so it's Capella who brings up the ball for Atlanta. It's a three-point game.
From the moment when he sticks his foot in the ground and puts his head down, DeJounte Murray is explosive and fast.
Here's DeRozan after the basket by Atlanta. Basket counts.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Now, here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Woo, the timing of Young's passes in pick and roll, absolutely impeccable.
And John Collins does just about everything you'd want your big man to do.
Greg, what I like is he can shoot it from deep. He's still someone who is improving defensively, and he's a guy who wants to keep developing his overall game.
Here's Young, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Takes a three, and Young with the basket on the assist by Collins.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Levine for three, hits the three-point bomb.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Young fires away from outside, and trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Left side, Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Back to Ball. 5 on the clock. Right side, Levine. Over Hunter. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Levine's got 5 points so far. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
An explosive athlete with the ball in his hands. DeJounte Murray doing a dance and creating space for his shot.
Now, here's DeRozan. Here's Drummond. And the layup's good off the glass.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Murray kicks to Hunter. Again, the Hawks score.
Superb communication between Hunter and his teammates. They set him up so well. Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Now, here is Young. He kicks it to Collins. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Bulls have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. It's Beverley on the wing. Kick out to Levine. No good on the three. And Murray's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. To the paint. It's tipped. It's stolen by DeRozan. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. Now, here's Ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. DeRozan's shot is off.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's deflected. Stolen by Ball. All alone, and Ball slams it in.
A heady defense from Lonzo Ball, sparking that run out. If you don't protect the rock, he'll swipe it.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Back to Young. Capella with a screen on Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Young passes to Collins. A 3-ball. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
I mean, he only attempted just 1 3-pointer in college. Collins has surprised the NBA with his consistency from range.
The first quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Patrick Beverly out there with Ball. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine. And it's Drummond in at center. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Murray against Ball. Wide open look here for Murray. On the mark with the 15-footer. Murray's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
A lot of teams bait Murray into taking this shot, and he obliges by knocking it down.
Ball kicks to DeRozan. Shoots a fader. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
I'm not sure if he was trying to show off or what, but when you're that open, you got to go straight to the basket. The fadeaway was clearly a bad choice.
Young is double. Inside, Hawks passing it around. Hunter, no one around him. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Drummond sets the screen for Beverly. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, here's DeRozan. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Andre Drummond using his size and athleticism to create a scoring opportunity off the miss.
Here's Murray, and then Murray with the jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. LaVine dishes to Beverly. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 4.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his 2nd year at the helm.
Collins setting the pick for Murray. Young with no one around. And the 3-ball is good. Young's got 7 points.
We don't see a ton of Young in the corner. Trey might have tricked the D right there.
Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Andre Drummond. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Alex Caruso is checked in for Patrick Beverly, and it's White in for Ball. Johnson, the pass to Bogdanovich. 5 to shoot. Johnson sets the screen for Bogdanovich.
Starting at the age of 18, Bogdan spent the first 7 seasons of his career playing internationally for teams in Serbia and Turkey.
And with Bogdanovich, he was drafted back in 2014, but didn't come to the NBA until the 2017-18 campaign.
The reason why, Greg, he was too busy winning international.
Oh, yes, goodness.
An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Johnson sets the screen for Griffin. Driving in. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Levine kicks to White. Back to Levine. Out to White. From deep. Levine can't hit. And it's the Hawks ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Sadiq Bey uses his size and strength to hammer that one down.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Green is checked in for Zach LaVine. Bulls trail by 13. Outside, White. Rebound by the Hawks.
How is it possible? Wide open, too.
Out left to the wing. And the wide open shot from Griffin. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Outside, Williams. The tray. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks leading by 13. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Took him no time at all on that one. Bogdanovich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
All Bogdanovich needs is a little room, and the moment he has it, he pulls it right up.
And again, Chicago, no good. Outside, Griffin. Here's Bey. Off with the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Thanks so much, David. And
37, the Bulls, 22.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. DeJounte Murray has been sensational.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
Bogdanovich out there with Griffin. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Johnson. And it's Bey in at the three slot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder.
Good ball handler and passer. Bogdanovich is very effective in the pick and roll.
And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Griffin down low, defended by Beverly. A three from Bogdanovich. They grab their own miss. Johnson kicks to Bey. Pass to Griffin. Clock at 6. Tries again. And there's the drive. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Smitty, last year, the Hawks' top 4 leading scorers were all 24 or younger. That is amazing.
It is, Kevin, and at the top of that list is Trae Young. He's a player Atlanta can build around. It's a matter of finding the pieces to put around Young to complement his game.
And Ball slams it in.
The hops of Alonzo Ball gets up high to slam it in. I love it.
Bogdanovich passes to Johnson. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Okongwu with it, working on Drummond. Here's Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Confident on the take. I like watching Bogey knife inside.
Beverly, the pass to Levine, puts the move on, got a piece of it. Johnson with it. Now defended by Levine. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Johnson. That's 7 points for A.J. Griffin.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Ball kicks to DeRozan. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That'll be his second foul of the game. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Chicago. The Hawks leading by 20. Hunter finds Young. The three. Another three for Atlanta. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Timing perfect on the pick and roll. Drummond showing good feel for this play.
For three, Murray. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
The pass to Hunter. Kicks it to Young. To the inside, Capella, and the layup falls.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The Bulls have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That free throw, no good.
At the line for the Bulls.
Good on the second free throw.
A nightly double-double machine. Andre Drummond gives you reliable production.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. Back to Young, and stolen by Drummond. To the wing on the left. And it's Ball in the corner. Second chance shot. And too long on the shot. Hawks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Young drives in. Makes it off the glass. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 19-7 run. For three, Hunter. No good. Shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Williams for three. Collins grabs the miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Murray looking around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 6 in the quarter.
When Murray gets on a roll, he is really something. What a night.
DeRozan a screen on Murray. And Ball slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And really, the line a season ago was just a battle for him. Just about a 72% free throw shooter.
You really wouldn't know what size he is because Patrick Beverly gives you toughness at that point guard position.
Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
The three.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Bulls 5 right now. Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Alex Caruso out there with Kobe White. And it's Green in at the 3. And White kicks to Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. Another 3 for Chicago.
The touch from deep is impressive. Vooch has put in work on making his 3 dangerous.
Young finds Hunter. Capella with it. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done. He plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back.
John Collins is terrific in transition. Consistently beats opponents up and down the floor.
Here's White. The kick out to Williams. For the 3. A wide open look here for Caruso. Nailed from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And stolen by White. Murray against Green. Passes it to Vucevic. And he banks in the layup. Vucevic has got 5 points now this quarter.
Strong through contact. Vucevic gets it done.
Young in the corner. Pass to Hunter. Murray outside. Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Basket good.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought this arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Capella sets a screen for Young. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
When you have a slick ball handler like Trae Young, you can run pick and roll as much as you like.
Deep 2 from Ball. Here's Levine, and he drives in. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Murray, no good. Bulls have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. Strong work at that end of the floor. DeRozan for 3. And Drummond gets it to go on the assist from DeRozan.
DeMar's a magnet for defensive attention. You see the overreaction leading to a wide open man.
Pass to Hunter. Young against Beverly. Fires from deep. Collins passes to Murray. From past the arc. That shot is off. And the Bulls going the other way now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Trae Young.
You love to see this kind of leadership. Directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Levine's shot is off.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night. This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
Now the Bulls with it. Beverly for three. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Misread each other on the pass, tried to recover, but too late.
And so it's Atlanta with it. And Young kicks to Hunter. For three, Murray. Bean with the rebound. Over Hunter. Misses there. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
NBA act, and we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. They've got Andre Drummond. Ball is out there with Patrick Beverley. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's DeRozan in at the power forward position. And down it goes, 2 points.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
Outside Paul. Goes up on the wing. The shot misses.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Pass to DeRozan. Three-pointer. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And it's Phoenix's ball.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now here's Ball. Beverly outside. Outside for LaVine. 5 on the clock. On target from range. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ball against Paul. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
Ball against Paul. Pass to Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
I mean, as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Ball against Paul. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Durant against DeRozan.
The underrated part of Kevin Durant's game, his length and timing affecting shots.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous, and this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Beverly, the pass to LaVine. Down low. Here's Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Well, Drummond is always one of the league leaders in putback jams. Another one there.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 7 points in the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Shot clock at 6. Ball. That shot, no good. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ayton with it, picked up by DeRozan. Ayton passes to Durant. The score now all even.
Like how Durant uses his wily frame there to get off those shots. Not an easy shot, but for him, man, it looks easy.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in, and Kevin Durant post-Achilles surgery. No apparent decline, Grant. Last season, the 3rd highest scoring average of his career.
I mean, incredible. Almost 30 points a game. Think about this. 2 of the 4 times he's led the league in scoring, he did it averaging less points per game. And his efficiency, good as ever.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
He was gripping the rock on the way to the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Bulls. Durant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, man. We should grab some popcorn, a blanket, and a pillow, and settle in. This is going to be a long night watching KD score.
Now here's Levine. 5 points in the game. Back to Caruso. The shot from 20 feet out. Durant pulls it in. Here's Phoenix. They're on a 12-4 run. Fires the 3. DeRozan with the rebound. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. And it's Caruso penetrating. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him. Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
And the Bulls call time here. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
It'll count. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for the Phoenix Suns. Oh, what a quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for the Suns.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And the basket by DeRozan.
I just feel like Patrick Beverley has incredible awareness for every second that he plays on the floor. Spots the wide open man, gets it to him.
Here's Okogie. Outside for Booker. Durant with a screen on Beverley. Fires in the triple. Booker's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Chicago trailing here. Ball finds Drummond. Outside for Levine. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Deceptive speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
Beverley outside. Ball left side. Nails it from 3. Ball's got 5 now.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Outside Paul. Durant against Ball. It's Durant with a drive. Banked it in off the glass. 17 points in the game.
You love how sudden Durant can be with that attack. And he sliced up the defense. They were unprepared.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
Clock is at 3. Drummond passes to LaVine. Off the mark there with a three.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
T.J. Warren, he's checked in for the Suns. Ross comes in for Okogie. Now here's Booker. The three ball. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
And you can count on Booker for some three-point efficiency. He might not take as many as he used to. It's still dangerous.
Timeout called. The Bulls. Phoenix making some changes. Biyombo comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. White, the pass to Caruso. Knocks down the triple.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Biyombo. A minute 37 left in the second period. And it's Warren missing. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Caruso. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Now here's Payne. Ross for 3. Williams grabs the board. Chicago's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And here's Caruso outside. They grab their own miss. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Outside Payne. Back to Booker. Let's go with a 3. And there's Payne. That one's good. And the assist by Booker.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Ross finds Warren. Back to Ross. Over Green. Ross can't get it to go. Timeout called. The Bulls.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Stolen by Ross. That shot missing. Allie, as always, thank you. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the court for Chicago, they've got DeMar DeRozan. Patrick Beverley out there with Lonzo Ball. Then it's Andre Drummond, and it's Levine in at the 3, the small forward. And it's DeRozan missing. Phoenix has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point.
Oh, man.
Oh!
There's a lot of people who are very curious about Ayton and the total package he is. Nice pass there.
Beverley outside. He takes it in. Outside for Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Ball against Paul. Pass to Ross. Okogie on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Durant. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Durant's got 19 points. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Ball passes to DeRozan. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. There's a screen. Back to Okogie. The 3 is up. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Pass to Ross. Durant with it. Defended by DeRozan. Clock at 4. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot, and it turns up to be an up fake instead.
And he knocks down the first one. Lee, he's checked in for Okogie. And a change for the Bulls. Vucevic is checked in. And both free throws good for Durant.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Ayton passes to Durant. Pass to Paul. Back to Durant. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Vucevic. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Ross passes to Ayton. Ayton, a screen on Ball. Back to Ayton. His first shot attempt. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Vucevic. Now here's DeRozan. Looking to win the run. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. DeRozan's got 6.
This guy just knows how to finish. DeRozan keeps his focus on the basket and delivers.
Here's Lee. Durant with it. Vucevic with a steal.
And every year, Levine seems to get better and better. His work ethic and desire to be great is evident.
He's off on the first. And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. And he sinks the second. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Bazley. 1:21 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Kicks it out to Warren. 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Bazley misses. The Bulls have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Levine. Impressive!
Wow! With how bouncy Levine is, Zach can get to the rack at will.
Out left to the wing. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Biyombo. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago trailing here. Here's Caruso. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Booker against Caruso. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And Booker with the jam.
And Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
White the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding, rising up off the ground.
Booker can't get it to go. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Here's Caruso. Williams from long range. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've just finished the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son,
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you, right? They're dissecting the defense with that play.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Payne and Booker in the backcourt. Darius Baisley is out there with Bismack Biyombo. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Timeout called. The Suns. At this point in the game, fourth quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. The Bulls making a switch here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Vucevic. DeRozan comes in for Green. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Ball in for White. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Booker. And Booker throws it down.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Chicago has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's LaVine for 3. Stolen by Ayton. Drummond passes to Williams. Back to Drummond. Outside LaVine. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Fades and shoots. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Outside, Williams. Shoots over Durant. Picked it out of midair. Screen by Durant. An open look for Booker. Chicago grabs the miss.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And LaVine, here we go. Kicks it to DeRozan. There's the triple. He buries it from 3.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Williams against Booker. To the wing, right side. Pass to Paul. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in a clutch moment.
LaVine against Booker. To the wing on the left. Paul against Ball. The 3 from DeRozan. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Yeah, man, DeRozan is fired up. These situations just fuel his competitiveness.
Now here's Booker. Count it, and 1. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
They also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Now here's Booker. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Suns lead by 3.
Well, Booker is the leader, and you got to trust him in that spot.
DeRozan outside. The kick out to Ball. Drummond, the screen on Paul. The three from Ball. And again, it's Chicago with a three.
And Lonzo fearless right there, answering the call.
1:07 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Ayton passes to Paul. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take two. And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge,
The previous play is
these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Now here's Williams. Ball outside. Money.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Up top, Booker. He's guarded by Caruso. Here's Okogie. Oh, the trifecta!
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Ball against Paul. Here's Vucevic. Count it!
That is clutch. A veteran in this league, Vucevic has been in this situation many times throughout his career.
Now here's Paul. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Outside Durant. Ayton, the screen on DeRozan. To the left side wing. Back to Durant. Just 5 to shoot. The three won't fall. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They
Confident all the way in. And it's the Suns to start out. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Collins and Capella man the post positions. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Paul with the 3. He's off on that one. And Atlanta will come the other way. You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack-a-ball strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
The wily vet, all able to score down low.
Murray kicks to Collins. The Hawks working the ball around. Three-pointer. And Trae Young gets the 3.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to KD. And it goes down 2 points.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Back to Young. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, Quinn Snyder and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Okay, David, thanks.
This is an intelligent play call by Durant, shaking up the defense so he can find his angle.
Young outside with the drive. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Now here's Booker. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Young. Hunter finds Capella. Outside for Murray. It's Young on the wing. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Young's got 7.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Now here's Paul. On the wing, Booker. Down low. And stolen by Hunter. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Young taking his time here. 6 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Collins, that's a 2-pointer. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. It's Durant on the wing. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
Okay, KD put a little extra on that one.
And here's Young from the arc. That one doesn't drop. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
Well, guys, look, the Phoenix Suns ended the regular season on a high note last year. They finished first in the Western Conference, a feat they hadn't accomplished in a bit of time.
And that one's good, Ayton.
Few create shots as easily as Paul does for his teammates. He is just a great setup guy.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now here's Booker, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Passes it to Octopi. To the wing right side. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Young with the ball. He's picked up by KD. Young against Paul. Collins wide open. He fires. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Young. Here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Suns on. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. To the paint. Kicks it out to Paul. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped them build a brand, and so now you have the ability to connect with your fans in a positive way. And for me, that is a great thing for this league because the players are doing a great job with it.
But you'd probably agree you got to use it correctly and not stray into the dark side, right?
Yeah, no, stay away from the dark side.
Young outside. Capella sets a screen for Young. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. 3-point lead. Okogie, the pass to Booker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Clint Capella.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And you give Young just a glimpse of the bucket. He can drain it from literally anywhere on the floor.
Here's Ayton. No good with the triple. Atlanta has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. For 3, Hunter. And it's Ayton with the rebound. The Suns leading. Booker the pass to Ayton. Booker looking around. A 3-pointer is right on target. Booker's got 5 points so far.
A reliable 3-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
Collins kicks to Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Murray the pass to Collins. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And Phoenix making a change here. Ross is checked in. Shot clock at 6. Murray against Booker. Murray, no good.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Booker dishes to Ross. Durant at the elbow. From outside the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
So fluid pulling up to shoot. Durant's range is one of the biggest strengths of his game.
Young passes to Capella. Outside Collins. In the corner, Murray with it. Shoots. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Lee's checked in for Booker. Outside, KD. Ross passes to Durant. Good for the fifth time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Griffin. It's blocked. Pass to Ayton. And it's sent back by Okongwu. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. There's the pass to Lee. Just 5 on the clock. Ross kicks to Warren. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Atlanta.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Griffin passes to Okongwu. And yes, it's good.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Ross with it. No points in the game yet for him. Looking for Warren. He gets it there. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
TJ's a wing who doesn't just jack up threes. He likes to get physical on the inside as well.
Ross with the steal. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, David, thank you.
Your foul. 28. The Hawks. 20.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
On the court for Atlanta, we've got Griffin. Sadiq Bey is out there with Johnson. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Lee. The rebound by Johnson.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Booker with no one around buries the long-range jumper. Booker's got 8 points.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Bogdanovich passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Booker dishes to Warren. Bogdanovich against Ross. 6 to shoot. Near the 3-point line, it's Booker. Misses off the right iron.
I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Here's Griffin. No good on the triple. Suns leading by 5. Here is Ross. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the jam by Ross.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed, don't you think, to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. And then Johnson with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Lee passes to Warren. From downtown. No good from Lee.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Okogie's checked in for Devin Booker, and Paul subbed in for Terrence Ross. Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Durant comes in for Warren. Phoenix on defense. It's a 5-point game. Out of bounds, Phoenix takes possession. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Paul looking around. And a wide open look for Lee. Atlanta with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Young, good.
Every game, you expect Young to have some scoring bursts, but tonight he has been on auto drive.
Here's Paul. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Paul's got 7 points in the game.
He's thinking it's time to put the nail in the coffin, and I like it. And until they stop him, he's going to keep going to the bucket every single time down.
The Suns making a switch here. Booker's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Murray for 3. And play stops as it looks like they call it over the back here.
And he drew that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job with the box out.
He had to know that call was coming. You can't treat another guy like a jungle gym out there.
Paul finds KD. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Paul passes to KD. 5 on the clock. Paul dishes to Ayton. Kicks it out to Booker. The fadeaway. Kept alive. Here's Ayton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
I just admire the instincts that Ayton has. Seems to know exactly where to be when the shot goes up.
Ross is checked in for Devin Booker.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
Pass to Okogie. Outside, KD. Good on the triple. Durant's got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Young outside. Inside. Here's Capella. And Hunter, here we go. And he uses the glass on the layup.
At 6'7", Hunter, nice handles there, showing him off on that possession.
Paul outside. Here's Ayton. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is in every one of these plays.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Back to the action in just a minute. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them. And what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with Ayton. And it's Octopi in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Kicks it to Paul. Up and in on the layup. And the Suns lead by 5.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Kicks it out to Collins. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Durant in the corner. Fires for 3. Here's Ayton. The feed to Booker. Fader on the way. Hits it from three-point range.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Capella kicks to Young. Six for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Ball finds Durant. To the middle. It's stolen by Capella. Murray with it. Now guarded by Booker. Collins a screen on Booker. Murray outside. And Durant sends it back.
We've seen Durant really improve as a defender, using his impressive length to block shots.
Ayton inside. He's guarded by Collins. Ayton dishes to Durant. 13 feet away. And Ayton throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Ayton sets the pick for Durant. Going inside, and the jam by Kevin Durant.
Durant too quick off the drive. Easy dunk for KD.
And Young kicks to Murray. Back to Young. Collins a screen on Paul. Kicks it out to Collins. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
The ball, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Hawks trail by 5. And Young, here we go. 2 points, that one goes.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Inside, got a piece of it. Sit out to Booker. A 3. Drops in the tray. Booker's got 6 here in this quarter.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Young against Ball. On the wing, Booker. Left side, KD. Ayton screen on Hunter. Ayton in the corner. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
He is a great kid. I'd love to see this from age, stepping up in the big moment, letting his talent take over.
Young passes to Capella.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And now we've got the intentional foul.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
23 seconds left to play here in the 4th. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you can't let him hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
In these high-stakes moments, Paul is fearless. He knows he can do this.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
You know, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Young with no one around. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
There's 10 seconds left in the 4th. Murray finds Collins. Back to Murray. Can't get it to fall. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.